Hello everyone, this is your bud Ren with you playing Conan Exiles. Today we're going to take a look at creating orbs. And to do that you'll need the crafting station called a fire bowl cauldron. Now you don't need the improved fire bowl cauldron, but you do need the fire bowl cauldron. And to get that, you need to have iron tools in level 15 to create a fire bowl cauldron. And then you can create water orbs, which is the basis for all orbs, is the water orb. Okay, so what exactly else do you need to create orbs? Demon fire orbs, gaseous orbs, or grease orbs? Well, you need to have a thrall. It doesn't matter what level it is. It can be a level 1 alchemist. And I can even show you where you can always get a level 1 alchemist. And that will give you access to demon fire orbs, gaseous orbs, grease orbs. Watch when I take out I took out the thrall, and now I cannot make any of those orbs. I can still make the base, which is the water orb, but I can no longer make the damaging orbs. So we'll put our alchemist back. Like I said, it can be a level 1 alchemist. So that's the first order of things. I'm going to show you where you can get a level 1 alchemist. And to do that, you want to come down here to Skulker's End. I know it might not be that close to your base, but there's plenty of places you can put a wheel of pain around here that are relatively safe, and there's always an alchemist there. And I'll just go ahead and show you where he is in this camp. Okay, here we go. It doesn't matter what level alchemist you get, it just needs to be a level 1, and there's always a level 1 in the back of this camp. It's kind of misleading because he's called a medicine man, but it's an alchemist. This is where I get my first alchemist every time I come with a new character and I start building down in this lower area. Okay. Here's the dancer. There he is, right there. Dafari Medicine Man. That's the one. He spawns right over here in between these two huts, and that's him right there. You'll see him. He's a Dafari Medicine Man 1 alchemist. Well, we don't need him, but that's where you can always get an alchemist for your fire bowl cauldron that will enable you to make orbs. Okay, so now that you know where to get an alchemist, let's head back to our base and see what else we need to make these orbs. Like I said, the water orb is the basis. If you look, they all require a water orb, volatile gland, water orb, puffball mushroom, water orb, and tar. So that leaves us to figuring out what do we need for a water orb. Water orb, you need a water-filled glass flask and ichor. Okay, so let's craft a glass flask, and you'll see just how easy it is. First, we'll need some crystal. Let's see, here's some crystal. And we'll need some iron. There's crystal. And here's iron. So we'll bring that over to our smelter, or our furnace rather. And we'll put the iron in, and we'll put the crystal in, and we push play. So we're making iron ingots. You don't need to make all of them for this demonstration, but we'll make 20 of them. Okay, there. And we're making glass now. Glass comes from crystal, and I'm going to show you a great place to get crystal if you don't already know. It's on the map, and it's down here in this area right here. It's no, it isn't. I'm sorry, my bad. It's up this way. It's this. It's near the hand of the maker. It's the little tomb that the imps are in. Okay, we got that, and so now we need to make a glass flask mold. And to do that, we'll need some of our iron. That iron. Oops, I took out. I didn't take out bars of iron. There we go. Okay, and let's see here. Glass flask mold. There we go. It requires 7 iron bars. It may be more than that without a thrall. Let me just check. Let me verify this. To make a glass flask mold without a thrall, you need 15 bars. So it's considerable savings if you have a thrall. So we'll get a few more bars and make it without a thrall, so you can see how that's done at a higher cost. There we go. We have 2 glass molds now. Okay, we can put those into the furnace. Along with our glass. And we're making glass flasks. Okay, that's enough glass flasks for now. So we'll put those into the fireable cauldron. We need to fill them up with water, okay? So I don't have a well at this location, but I have one at my other location. And to fill up a glass flask, you simply submerge yourself in some water, at least just a little bit, maybe up to your knees. Put the glass flask on the bar and tap the corresponding number on the skill book. There we go. That filled up all the glass flasks. So we can head back to the crafting facility. Okay, we'll put those in there. Okay, so we have the glass flasks. All we need now is ichor. Well, I mean, ichor comes from a variety of places. It comes from spiders, scorpions, and also the abysmal remnant. The flesh from the abyssal remnant gives you equal proportions of ichor. But I'll show you a fairly decent spot to get spiders, and we'll port this way. So you can see where I am on the map. I'm right here in this lower region, just north of the river, and I'm heading up towards the spider boss can't miss it. There's big webs that go across the canyon here. Can't miss it. And there's always spiders here. Really, if you want my opinion on the matter, Ichor is best farmed from the Abyssal Remnant. With a cleaver, you can get about 1,000 each time that you go in there and fight it. You can get about 1,000 when you harvest it with a cleaver, and it's a good haul of Ichor. Here's some Ichor. There we go, we have Ichor now. Let's see if there's one more. Yep, there's a couple more over here. We'll pull them all together. That little spider knocked me over. Okay, just to be safe, we'll get some more Ichor. We get gossamer too, which is used to make silk. Okay, very good. That'll be enough Ichor for now, and we can go back to our crafting stations. Okay, we can dump the Ichor. We managed to get 165 Ichor out of just those 5 spiders. And click on the Water Orb and craft. And turn it on and we'll have Water Orbs. Okay, so that's the basis. That's the base for all the different orbs. The 3 different orbs that you can create. The Demon Fire Orb, the Gaseous Orb, and the Grease Orb. So next we'll be looking at the very easiest orb to create, which is the Grease Orb. To get a Grease Orb, you need to get tar. And to get tar, you get that out of your tannery. Looks like I don't have any fuel in my tannery. I have to get some fuel for it. Can a tannery run on coal, I wonder? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Looks like you need bark. Okay, there we go. And I don't think I need to show you how to get hides. They're all over the place. What you want to do is use your skinning knife, and it can be any kind of hide. It can be thick hide, regular hide. You want to put those into your tannery and play, and then you get leather and also tar. You should be able to get hides. It's part of what you do when you're level 5 or 4. You know, you kill an antelope, you chop it up with your pick, and you get hides. If you kill a lot of hyenas, you can process them in the armorer's bench, the regular armorer's bench here, and you can take the hyena pelts, which you get a lot of at the beginning. These hyena pelts can be turned into hides as well. You strip the hide off of the hyena pelt and you get hides. And that's another great way to get hides. Okay, so we have our tar. We'll put that into the fire cauldron. And now we are ready to create a gas orb. So we'll just create 10 of them. Now for this video, we're just doing grease orbs and demon fire orbs. because those two can be combined. Uh, the effects can be combined for a really nice explosion. The grease coats the enemy or object, and the demon fire orb ignites it. And as long as you keep on throwing grease onto it, it'll keep ignited. So there we go, we have grease orbs. Now you're probably wondering, how do we get Volatile Gland? Well, Volatile Gland, the first answer to that question is down here, south of the river, and maybe even north of it, but mostly south of it. Those little imps that you fight, they are the red ones that usually explode when they come up to you. They have Volatile Gland, but that no longer is the way to farm Volatile Gland. There is a new monster, and we're gonna go out and check it out. And it's out here in the swamp region, right in this little bay here. And we'll travel there, and I'll have you look at the new way to farm Volatile Gland for your for your demon fire orbs. Oh, looks like it's dark. I'm gonna brighten things up here just for the purposes of the video. Okay, here we are. This is the location I was referring to. It's this little bay here. Okay, looks like I found company. This is just what we need to attack. Is this creature here? It's like a lizard. The corpse right there. That's the creature. It's like an iguana or a chameleon. I guess could be either one. Oops, I don't want to throw an orb at it. I want to harvest it with my pick. Really, any tool works. I prefer the pick. But look at that. We have 25 Volatile Gland already. And we'll just go around here and I'll show you just how many of them there are and how easy it is to get Volatile Gland now. They really wanted to make those demon fire and grease orbs more accessible to people, and there just wasn't a good supply of Volatile Gland, and this is the answer that Funcom came up with, are these creatures. There's some like fire salamanders that are in the volcano. They're more rare, and it's also very dangerous because the lava is a one-shot guarantee. Not even a little tippy toe can go in there. You die instantly if you touch the lava. So I recommend coming out to this area. You'll get all the Volatile Gland you can imagine. And just in this little 2 minutes here, we've managed to procure quite a bit of Volatile Gland. We'll see in just a minute how many we have. Looks like 160 already. Okay, so we can teleport back to our crafting area, and we'll go there and we'll create some demon fire orbs. Okay, we got there we go. And click on Demon Fire Orb and we'll craft 10 of those and push play to initiate the crafting. And that's really all there is to it. If there's an interest in learning some of the places that puffball mushrooms spawn, I know quite a few different spawn locations. Just put a note in the comment that you'd like to see a video on how to make gaseous orbs. It just requires one different ingredient, puffball mushrooms, and there's 4 or 5 different solid farming places for those. Okay, we have our demon fire orbs now. Let's go take a look and see what these things can do. There's a desert dogs camp just north of my base here, and we'll go in there and test out our orb combinations. And it is It is a journey step. I believe it's in chapter 5 to combine orb effects. And to do that, you have to put two orb effects together and it will complete that journey step. We'll get a big mass of them, AoE them, and see how that goes. Burn them up a little. We'll find a good amount of. This looks good. Oh, I ran out of stam. What a noob. Okay, here we go. First, you want to coat the enemy in grease. Lather it up with some grease. Okay, that didn't work out so good. Okay, stay right there. And I'll just shoot orbs at you. For our purposes of this video, the archer is perfect. Nice, he's on fire and he's gonna die. Look at that, beautiful. That's how you do it. It's really good against ranged enemies or bosses that are stationary. The first attackers moved away from the initial impact location, so it kind of canceled my range attack with the grease orbs. But that's how you do it. The orbs totally took him out. I didn't attack him at all.